Mint started 1998, 99. We started out, I was working as COO and CFO of another mint, and they struggled some, and I told them that in a board meeting that they needed to cut back on a lot of things, and they did cut back and they let me go, so that worked out well for everybody. Worked out an arrangement where I could go in and run part of their manufacturing facility, and we made blanks for them in their facility, and that worked out well for both of us. We found a different process called a continuous caster, and we moved into our garage.
I was, I think, 12 when the Mint started. When it first started, I was a 12-year-old, so I kind of thought my dad was crazy, but once you got around all that machinery and all the excitement of what was going on in the Mint, it was cool. I mean, a 12-year-old's dream, unless you had to work on a Saturday or something, and then it wasn't so much fun. But
the enthusiasm, the fact that we were there with our family and everybody was pulling together, really was kind of an interesting thing.
I remember as a 12-year-old waking up to the sound of ka-junk, 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 ka-junk on a Saturday morning, and going downstairs into the garage and starting to work. I mean, that was life, and that was survival mode. I mean, my parents worked so hard to build this company, and it really was from a zero to hero type story, starting in a garage to now. And the thing I really respect them for is, from the get-go, from the very first coin that they ever made, they've weighed every single piece of silver and every single piece of gold that they've minted. And our guarantee is that every single piece that we mint, we weigh and guarantee it to be at least the weight that's stamped on it and at least the purity stamped on it. And I commend them for that. I commend the Mint for doing that from the get-go, and that's what we want to continue into the future, is being an honest company and keeping the integrity going.
After a while there, and we had some very understanding neighbors to let us run that OBI all night long and punch press all night long. We moved into a facility that had about 1,500 square feet, ended up buying the equipment from some of the equipment from this other mint that they ended up folding, and so we really became a mint at that point.
Some of the improvements we've made over the years is from a garage, working in a garage, we've moved 3 times since to a little bit larger, and then we outgrew that facility, and now we're in another one, and we hope to outgrow that one. Our processes have changed incredibly. We've gotten some new machinery in, and not only that, but we've had to even invent some machines and some processes in order to create these medallions in a timely manner and to keep the quality that we've always had. So the processes are continually changing. It's a fun process. It's something that we need to continue to grow and continue to maintain so that we can fit the needs of our customers in time frames, and as well as quality wishes and price. As long as we keep our processes in check, we're able to also give a great price to our customers. The nice thing about silver is that it's always in demand. I mean, whether someone's buying it to put into their portfolio or as a hedge against inflation, or whether it's going into a cell phone or a battery or into some electronics, silver, there's always a demand for it. And that's the nice thing for our company, is because we'll always be there to supply that to our customers and to whoever is in need of silver.
We're finding now that financial advisors are telling people they should have between 5 and 20% of their retirement funds in precious metals, and we are in the process of becoming ISO 9001 certified so we can sell to IRAs, and that's a big process, but that should take us to the next level.
It's kind of how we've evolved as a company. We've started out working with companies and companies and dealers, and now we're trying to take that into kind of another level and get our foot in the door of social media, and working through YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all those social media networks to network with the individuals like you. I mean, it's great to be able to get kind of in another side of the customer and work with them and educate them about what's going on in the precious metals market, about what's going on here at the Mint, any sales we have. I mean, it's such a great way to be able to communicate with the customer instantaneously with the internet and with social media. it's been great and kind of a cool evolution of where we came from to now what we're able to do with our customers.
I got some great people working. The employment situation around here is kind of unique in so much we're right adjacent to two huge, wonderful colleges, and we get students that, you know, they're not going to be a long time, but they're awesome while they're here, and so we have a lot of them working here, and really enjoy that. And besides that, they're good workers and they're fun people.
It takes a lot. This is a lot of work. It's a hard business to run, and when you're running on tight margins, you have to have good quality people in there running the show, and that's exactly what we've been able to do, is acquire good people into the company and help run things at the Mint. And I attribute the success of the Mint to Mom and Dad. I mean, they have put a ton of time into this, sleepless nights trying to fill orders, sweat and blood, literally. I mean, they built this from the ground up, and we hope to be able to continue that into the future and keep our customers happy.
We pride ourselves, we have a very high retention rate on customers, and that's important.
We love what we do, and we love being able to supply our customers with a quality product in the time frames they need at great prices, and that's our ultimate goal. So thank you for letting us be your favorite Mint.